Now, I ain't no chef, but I am able to cook a solid meal for more than one person. So, in my opinion, that's always a win. Today we're going to be watching people just fail to do the bare necessities, eat a meal fit for human consumption. And honestly, I had a little preview. Some of these are shocking. They're like just inability to, I don't know, to use a pan is absolutely crazy. But before we do that, I want you guys to drop me some videos. Let me know what you think is a crime against cooking, and I'll have a look myself. But we're going to rate them as we go. 1 being the worst, and 10 being maybe we'll give it a go. But we'll wait and see, because I don't have high hopes for any of these. I think it's going to be a lot of 1s. So let's see these crimes against cooking. Maybe if this goes well, we'll make it to a series. We'll call this one Crimes with Cooking Number 1. I like that. It has a nice ring to it. Maybe I've got like a hat and a spatula. I'm just like, screw, this is terrible. First, we're going to bring ourselves over to Instagram and we're going to see what kind of horrific meals we can see over here. I'm excited. In a bad way. I mean, she managed to like carry on with the cook. I just hope that's for no one else. Maybe like intermediate family. They'll never know. But imagine being like her guest and you just happen to walk in the kitchen. She's like, a bit of a horrific thing to do. And she's all there holding the eggs. Maybe this woman fears no salmonella. What is that in the pan? I think if I had to give that little bit of burger meat a rating, maybe a 3, maybe a 4. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's not the best either. I mean, I definitely want to eat it.
I'm gonna pull the turkey out. It's just Is it burnt?
Is it burnt?
Turkey, guys.
It's just the skin. Relax.
Jeff, that's not even funny.
Do you know what the worst part is? I can imagine why she's laughing so much. He was like, yeah, this was going to work so well. We're going to have a great time. We're going to eat some great food. And she's like, no, it won't work. Just do it the normal way. Cook it in the oven. And here we are. With the burntest chicken I've ever seen. But I'm willing to give him a chance. He takes some of that skin off. That might be some nice chicken underneath. We'll give him a nice 7 as like a little. I'd give that a go just to make sure it's fine. But at least you know it's cooked all the way through. So there's always that. This is why we cook things that are dead. It's not snakes on a plane. It's snakes in the kitchen. That is horrible. I don't want to know what they are. I'm not eating it. I'm gonna give that a nice little 2 because I don't want to see that again. Disgusting.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna.
That's funny as hell. Where do you get a pan so bad that it just breaks like that? Wait, why are they cooking on the great outdoors? I think the concern, however, should be cooking on open flames in a tent. Isn't that like the safety tag of all of them? I'd love to know what he was cooking with and trying to make for that to happen.
I burnt my spaghetti sauce, but hey, look on the bright side. At least I know the non-stick is working.
I don't think there's any bright side to that. If anything, it's just dark. How do you burn sauce? What are you doing for so long that you have burnt your sauce?
You're making me mad!
Taking a shit that lasted like 20 minutes. Come back, everything's just crispy. It's disgusting. I'll give that a 1. That's a low. That's one of the lowest. I feel bad for the fish if I watch that any longer. I know I'm no like big fat fish eater. It's just not one of my not one of my things. But I'm pretty sure you take the scales off first. And you know there'd be someone that says that's delicious. Again, I guess another 1. I wouldn't even want to try that.
Ready to make a fun meal for your family? Start with some Cheetos Puffs and cooked ground beef.
Where are we going with this? What kind of a start to a cooking video? It means you start with Cheetos and ground beef. That is disgusting. Terrible stuff.
Now add in 2 cans of diced tomatoes and some pickled chips.
Why did you say pickled chips like that? It's just a sliced pickle. But no, let's get some pickled chips. I think doing drugs might be healthier than this. Because that is not looking good already.
Add in 1 block of cheddar cheese. Surround with butter. Season with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder.
She's got problems with her words, but blocks of cheese, more cheese, a little bit of salt and pepper. So we're okay there. And whatever powder she just added, the onion powder. I swear healthy food is just illegal in America.
Now you're going to add in some sharp cheddar cheese. Pour in 3 cups of milk. We're going to bake this at 350 for 40 minutes.
So not only did we add a block of cheese, or whatever cheese she said first, we then add more cheese and then more dairy. Yeah, this is going to be great food. I'm so excited to see this.
It comes out looking like this. Grab your meat masher and start mashing and mixing. Add in a little bit more milk.
Oh my god. The meat masher was the...
And bake for 15 more minutes. Time for the dump. Put this on top of your pre-cooked pasta and mix well. Top with your favorite toppings like shredded lettuce, mini tomatoes, and Russian red dressing. Don't forget the pickle chips. Grab yourself a big scoop, take a bite, and enjoy. Hamburger Helper got nothing on me. You gotta try it.
Yeah, you've got to try it if you want a one-way ticket to death. I'm sorry, but when she got that meat masher and started mashing it up, and then it just became that little white liquid because she added more milk. I don't know how I feel about that. Do you know what? I guess a -1. It's that bad. We're going down.
Easy Valentine's treat. Start with your Pillsbury heart cutouts and heart sugar cookies.
Okay, so after a good start, she's not making anything so far. She's actually using something else. So it's a good start. Now, the next one I've seen has lots of vegetables to start with. So maybe we're off to a good start.
Easy Southern classic.
Okay,
Break
I'll
up
take
your
it back.
cornbread. Now you're adding red bell pepper, green bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, orange bell pepper, diced onion. 2 cans whole kern. 2 cans rotel. Just
What the hell's
plop
a
that on
rotel?
in.
Sorry, but what the hell is a rotel? A kern. She means peppers and sweet corn, and by the looks of it, diced tomatoes?
You're going to grab your scrimps, and you're just going to chop those to smaller pieces. Add them in.
Pretty sure those tails are meant to come off the shrimp, otherwise they are like very poisonous, so just make sure you're aware of this. However, looking at it now, she's taken all the tails off. Something that she didn't tell you when she made the video.
Now bring in your andouille sausage. Chop, and add that in too. Now get your Tony's Curl seasoning and you're just gonna apply that generously. Then you're gonna grab eggs. I'm using 4, but I recommend 6. Once you
I'm using 4, but I recommend 6. So why not just use 6 in the first place? Yeah, slightly pissed off at the Americans here. But let's just carry on.
got those beaten, just jizzle them on there. Now I'm gonna use the best tools God gave me, my hands. Mix, 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 mix. Start forming a ball. Once you got all your balls formed, you're just gonna plop them in your muffin tin. Bake this at 350 for 35 minutes. It comes out like this. Grab yourself a ball. Now you're just gonna enjoy this southern shrimp delicacy. Take a bite and enjoy. So easy, so good. You gotta try it.
Do you reckon these videos that she makes, she actually swallows the food she like creates, or just like spits it out into a bin after she's like, it's really good. Like, I don't know. That just doesn't seem like a nice concoction of whatever she's made. I mean, fair enough. She's happy. Yeah, she definitely doesn't eat the food she makes. She makes too much crap to. She makes too much crap to like actually eat any of this.
Put your fruits on your Habibichi girdle. Now we're gonna come in with 4 sticks butter and some pure cane sugar. Just drizzle that on top.
Just a little bit.
Now we're gonna get some brown sugar, and
More
we're just
sugar.
gonna sprinkle, and some ground cinnamon, sprinkle. Flip, flip, flip. Habibichi, mixy, get your butter melted. Mix up your cake batter, and then you're gonna drizzle on top.
For 30 seconds, I thought that was like another load of butter. I mean, the 4 sticks of butter, that was a great start. But a big fat container of butter, that probably would have been. Yeah.
I used 5 boxes cake batter total. Use your spatula to marble. Now I'm adding some mini rainbow marshmallows and rainbow sprinkles. Close your Habibichi lid for 15 minutes. Grab a scoop of ice cream and a scoop of cake. Look how perfectly cooked that is. This berry cobbler cake is the perfect summer treat. So easy, so good, you gotta try it.
I didn't realise we were actually making a cake out of that. That's not fun. Someone that likes fruit as well, that's just wound me up. Do you know what? I'm done with this woman. I don't think we can watch any more of this woman. Otherwise, I'm going to have like an aneurysm or something.
3 1 pounds.
Is that dog food? Generally, are we eating dog food right now?
Refried beans. 4-pound jug paste pecani salsa. 2
That's 2.
lbs sour cream.
2 tubs of sour cream. I want to know how A, how big her family is, and B, does she actually love her children?
1 pound cheddar jack. 1 pound queso quesadilla. Chorizo sausage.
It now looks like we're just like squeezing some kind of like intestine and getting something out of that, because that again is not healthy.
2.
What is
1,
this?
2, 3, 4 blocks cream cheese.
God, hope that no one in her house is lactose intolerant. Cheese, sour cream, blocks of cream, which I didn't even know was a thing. 2 types of cheese. Jesus, you'd be shitting for days.
Chili seasoning. Applied generously. Cumin powder. Applied.
Sorry, I beg your pardon. It's cumin or cumin, however you want to say it if you fancy, but not come in.
Generously. 350 for 45 minutes.
So 350 Fahrenheit is 176 Celsius, which is about 180 degrees. Well, it's obviously not it, but you wouldn't have 176, would you? You'd use 180 in your oven.
Comes
Now,
out like
can I go ba-
this.
I can't go back in time, and I don't want to go back in time. So we're not going to find out how long that was for. But let's just see kind of like the aftermath of what I think she said 15 minutes.
Smash, smash, smash your bean towers. Mix, mix, mix till will combined.
Oh
Top
my god!
with fresh cilantro.
Are we making shit in a bowl soup? I honestly think dogs would rather starve than eat this.
Grab a bowl in your favorite chips. Now you're just going to take a bite and enjoy. This dip is perfect for game day or the end of summer. You got to try it.
I saw one of the comments said the healthiest food in this recipe is the aluminium tray. Honestly, I come to the conclusion that some Americans just can't cook. I'm glad. I don't want to go over there. If I went to someone's house in America, I'd have to like vet their cooking skills first. However, as I said before, if you know any like cooking fails, let me know down below and I can have a look at them. And hopefully when you're cooking next, you don't get food poisoning because you don't want that. But until next time, I'll see you later.